All right. What's the most bizarre product you ever seen a company launch?
That I know of in history or in my
In,
lifetime?
okay, let's go with Lifetime.
In my lifetime?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
I have to think about that. I don't think I have an answer.
Ooh. So Mountain Dew has had some crazy flavors.
That's true. Like the first one that came to mind was Pepsi Max. And I remember because I was like, I don't know where I was, but they were handing out a bunch of free Pepsi Max. So I just stocked up on Pepsi Max for like days. um, I mean,
I know about like Crystal Pepsi.
that was before our time, though.
I know, yeah.
Outside the U.S., they don't call it Diet Coke. They call it Coke Light or Coca-Cola Light or something like that.
You seem confident in that.
Yeah, because it was in the Philippines.
Oh, is that what they call it there?
I believe so.
Hell yeah.
Well, anyway, welcome to the 2.5 Hippies podcast. My name is Alex.
My name is Jack.
And I think this is the first time we ever done an official intro. Because I'm still going to add that part before when I ask that question. But like, this is the first time I ever, because we kind of just go into the conversation, which I fucking love. Because think about it, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan just goes into the conversation and they just start talking.
Who cares about Joe Rogan?
I mean, he's the father. He
isn't Green the father?
Who's the first podcaster to really make money off podcasting?
Tom Green.
Tom Green?
Yeah.
I know who that is. That's a comedian, right?
Joe Rogan went on Tom's Green show and said, I want to do this. He was the inspiration for Joe Rogan's show. Is that true? Yes, correct. He's said this.
Interesting.
Because Tom Green, he just bought like public airtime, I think. I think that's what it was. Mm-hmm. Like it was like, he wasn't on the internet, but I might be wrong there. It might have been on the internet too. But I'm pretty sure it was public access, like TV. And they were just like drinking beers. He was just chatting. He's like, there's no format. There's no segments. We're just talking. Like Joe, you could see Joe's like the gears going
really
in Joe's head while he was on the show. That he absolutely adored the format.
Everyone's adapting to it. It's the best. I think podcasting.
You could say Joe popularized it, but I could, and I think Joe would say too that Tom Green is the OG. Goat. Not the GOAT, but the OG.
Because what about like a guy like Howard Stern?
You could argue him too.
Howard Stern, because like
he was pretty,
talk shows are basically,
but he had
podcasts.
Segments. It was a. I think there were writers on the. I think there are people that came up with the segments.
But like in terms of like just like two dudes in a microphone, no script, nothing, just two people talking. I mean, yeah, you got to give it to Rogan. He's the GOAT. For me, the GOAT of podcasting is this group called the Makeshift Project, which they were direct inspirations for me. And what made them so engaging was that they took like games, they played games, and they turned into segments on TikTok. And once I saw that, that's when my gears started turning and was like, wait, I could do something like that, but like for like my interests, which is like, music and basketball and sports and shit. So like I'm like, bro, we could do this. We could do this. And I think we have a certain pocket musically that could be completely unique from everyone else on the internet.
Yeah, sure. Well, taste is very subjective.
But I think we have a specific, like, who's going to review an S.G. Lewis album? I look it up. Look up all S.G. Lewis reviews. There's nothing.
Not much?
Not much.
There's got to be some.
UGK. I look up people under the stairs. Like, there's no reviews on these guys. We're kind of like the only people that are giving these artists a bit of a spotlight, even though we don't really have much of a spotlight on our own. But like, I think shouting out,
not much light to shine.
Yeah, but like, starting like sort of what we're doing today is we're shining light on some artists that I think a younger generation kind of aren't familiar, maybe in different ways. Do you want to do music first, or do you want to talk about Saturday and Sunday?
Well, I mean, we're already talking about the music. Might as well keep it rolling.
We'll keep it rolling. Okay. So the two albums we're going to review are Simon and Garfunkel and Labi Siffre. Now, let's start out with Simon and Garfunkel first.
Okay.
Well, first up, before I do,
You want to give some background?
these two albums have a bit of connection. It kind of started with you. I don't know. How did you come across Labi Siffre? Because it really stemmed from Labi Siffre. That's why we picked Simon and Garfunkel.
Well, I knew that he's been sampled in hip hop. Like I've seen his name pop up a few times, and I forget what song I heard. I think I heard "Bless the Telephone." That's really sparked my like deep dive initially.
That song blew me away.
Again.
Did that song blow you away?
Yeah, like
it's so good.
it's a beautiful ballad.
It's
like,
so good.
It should be a lullaby.
It should like that song should be as famous. Like I feel like that song should be like a really famous song.
It's a great allegory.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know. I found him so like, I don't know. I felt robbed that I haven't been shown him before. Or, like his music isn't played on the classic rock radios. Like he should be up there. Like he's in my mind a genius. Like I'm sure you agree.
He is a genius. But I think the reason why we picked Simon and Garfunkel is because that was like the direct connection you made was through.
Yeah, my first thought when I listened to him was like he reminds me a lot of Paul Simon.
Which I don't know if you did research if there is any correlation, but they definitely come from a similar pocket, right?
Just on different continents.
Different continents, different cultures, different people. Yep. But still had the same kind of musical identity. Okay, so let's start out with Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. This album is their last album. Came out in 1970, so it's technically a 70s album, but let's be real, Simon and Garfunkel.
It was recorded in
69.
69.
Yeah. So like Simon and Garfunkel are 60s man. And can you give me some background on who Simon and Garfunkel are?
They've been friends forever. Like they started playing music together when they were like 13 or something like that. They were like kids.
It's Art Garfunkel and Paul Simon, by the way.
And Paul Simon is mainly the songwriter, and Garfunkel is mainly the vocals on it. He has that beautiful voice, like on The Sound of Silence and Bridge Over Troubled Waters. He has that.
That's his solo. Honestly, I feel like every Simon and Garfunkel song I hear, it's not like it's not like rap duos where they're they're duetting every song, if I'm not mistaken, right? They harmonize. I think for me, what attracted me was their harmonies.
Yeah.
Like their chemistry is insane. Like the fact that they knew each other since they were kids and they've been they've been playing with each other for so long. You could kind of hear it through the music.
Yeah, they have that deep down connection. That they can fill each other's voids. So to speak.
They were in the New York music scene. I mean, Bob Marley isn't technically from New York, but that the Greenwich Village. Am I thinking of the right place? Greenwich Village. You know about this, right? It's like the area where a lot of artists were playing music, and there was like a big music scene there. Bob Dylan played there. I think Simon and Garfunkel were one of the prominent artists to come out of that scene, and they ended up being superstars. Let's be real. Isn't it strange to say? Do you think Simon and Garfunkel are considered pop stars?
I guess. See, I have a narrower definition of pop star than you, I believe.
Mine is just anyone who makes it big in music.
Yes. It's just a popular artist.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't necessarily say is a pop star. Because a pop star just makes pop. They're your Britney Spears. They're your Madonnas.
When I think of pop rock, I think Simon and Garfunkel can be on the poppier side.
Yeah, for sure, with Cecilia in there, and
Cecilia is a very pop song.
Yeah,
obviously has the folk and rock influence, but I think they are pretty accessible. I mean, they have a lot of big hit songs. This isn't Bridge Over Troubled Water. I didn't realize is one of the best-selling albums ever. Sold 35 million copies. It's a top 50 best-selling album of all time. And would you believe that I have not come across any of these songs except for
I can't believe it.
Yeah, none of these songs were like omnipresent.
The one that surprised me is The Boxer. Like that is such like
Never heard it until I listened to this album.
Like, dude.
I'll tell you the Simon and Garfunkel songs I grew up with were Sound of Silence and Mrs. Robinson.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I don't really know Simon and Garfunkel. I don't even really know much about Paul Simon's solo career. Like
dude, there's some good stuff.
I know I'm missing out on a lot.
One of my favorite arcs with Paul Simon is he went to Africa and like learned their music and like made an album like surrounding that sound.
Is that not cultural appropriation?
I guess in a way.
Like the Beatles going to India and taking their sound with the sitar and shit. It's not, obviously it's different. That's a tough conversation to have, but I don't really care. I mean, you can make an argument that it could be, and I bring it up kind of just to play a bit of devil's advocate because it kind of is in a way.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But I think it's just, if you have love and passion for the music, I don't see, if you could show that through your music, that's fine. Like we talked about Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates were they were making music that was primarily made by African Americans. And they made it very good that they got accepted by the community. And you heard like, Hall & Oates was sampled in UGK. And that, when I heard that blew my mind. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, no. I think if the music's good, the music's good.
I agree.
There does come to a point where, like, for me, Post Malone is just a bit of a thin. You're walking on a tightrope there, buddy. That's just my opinion.
What do you think about Drake's Jamaican accent on More Life?
I mean, it's culture appropriation. It's inauthentic. It sounds phony, but to a lot of people, it sounds really good. It makes him sound like a chameleon. He could do so many different sounds and shit. But it's just stealing from other people.
It isn't all like I don't
all
know.
Music's from something. I know. What's that album called where he went to where Paul Simon went to Africa? Is that the Graceland album? Maybe that could be a future review.
It could be.
Dun dun dun. One thing that was impressive for me for Paul Simon is that he had a long career. He was going well into his 40s and still having hit songs. So I'm like, damn, Paul Simon, good for you. Have you ever seen The Graduate?
Remind me the plot.
Dude graduates from college. Mom, Mrs. Robinson, has sex with him, cheats on his husband. Then she falls.
Never watched it.
See that?
I know the movie.
So you know the significance with Simon and Garfunkel in that movie. They Sound of Silence was played frequently through the song. Obviously, Mrs. Robinson is about it's a theme song for The Graduate, obviously, and that movie was that movie that like because they were like big but they weren't like massive. That movie propelled them to becoming like superstars. Like number one hit songs, all that. Like, so that album was a significant part of the Simon and Garfunkel story because a lot of their biggest songs came from that movie. But this album, like there was no like affiliation with the movie. It was just Simon and Garfunkel. Dude, the first track. What the fuck, dude?
It's incredible.
The first track, like when I heard that, and I've heard Bridge Over Troubled Water, but I didn't hear it like the way, I don't know, I guess I just heard bits and pieces.
And it's recorded in America's two greatest cities.
Which
biggest cities, LA and New York.
Phoenix is better than both of those, but I digress. They were both recorded with in two cities. Yeah, you're right. The music was recorded with who?
The Wrecking Crew.
The Wrecking Crew.
In LA.
In LA.
The world. Not to be mistaken with the world-class Wrecking Crew.
Which we suspect that they stole the name for personal gain.
Which is Dr. Dre's.
And think about it, Dr. Dre, Andre 3000, not original. I'm just kidding. But for Bridge Over Troubled Water, though, Yeah, it was recorded in. The music was recorded with the Wrecking Crew in L.A. and then Art Garfunkel was the one who sang the song. He recorded it in New York, but what came out it is like just angelic, spiritual, profound, poetic, just fucking beautiful, like emotionally moving. I don't know. It's just I've never. It's been a long time since I've heard a song that really like, damn, that fucking like. It might be the greatest song ever made. Like it might be up there. I still think Sound of Silence. I think I take it over Sound of Silence.
It's up there for sure.
And to think that this song not only was a big song for them, it's one of those songs like Bohemian Rhapsody. They didn't think it would be a hit. You know, it was too out there for your average listener. Not only it became a big hit, it hit number one on Billboard in 1970. Not only did it hit number one on Billboard, it hit the year end number one. Which, what, dude?
Yeah, that's insane to do with the airy ballad.
With that type of song, like I didn't realize, like that song never, it was never overplayed to me. Like I never had that song.
It's been never overplayed for me either. But I don't know. I feel like adding to that angelic kind of sound is that the vocals were recorded in a church, like that. I feel like that
gospel
is some like hidden sauce in the production side of things. Is like.
Having that echo, the echo makes a massive difference.
Yeah, that natural reverb.
Mm-hmm. And I will say the album is good, but the first song just hit such a high. It's easily the best song in the album, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, like The Boxer and The Only Living Boy in New York. I don't know. There's so many good songs.
This is a really good album. We'll just say, like, this is a pretty banger album. I was just maybe I'm just a little bit, like, just caught off guard on how good that first song was. Let me pull up the album real quick. I will say I do not like the second song.
El Condor Pasa? No?
It's okay.
I don't mind it. I actually like it.
It's all right.
Cecilia, I get it.
Banger. Cecilia's a banger.
The end of Cecilia is the best part.
That chorus stuck in my head. I literally texted him. I was like, bro,
it's an earworm.
I literally can't stop singing this song. It's too stuck in my head.
Shaking my confidence.
And the way I discovered that song, I never heard the song, but there was a reference in How I Met Your Mother where Marshall, for some reason, I don't know, you'll understand if you've seen the show, but he was obsessed with like charts and graphs. And there was a chart where he had a Venn diagram, and on the right side it said, "You're breaking my heart," and on the left side it said, "You're shaking my confidence," and right in the middle is Cecilia. So I'm like, oh, and then I hear the song like, God damn. See, I would never get but yeah, I like that song. I could see how you get overplayed, but also no, I love Keep the Customer Satisfied, which if you didn't know, that was a B side to Bridge Over Troubled Water. Which do you know how B sides work?
A little bit.
It's like the second song that releases. Like if you buy the song, it comes with a B side, and you get that B side song.
Got it. So as the single.
Yeah. Then it goes to So Long Frank Lloyd Wright's. Bit of a skip for me.
Disagree wholeheartedly. Like it's I don't know. I like how slow it is. I also like the lyrics. Like I feel there's like a touch of like home, because there's Frank Lloyd Wright Road. He has built more. I don't know. Like I don't know. I feel a kinship to Frank Lloyd Wright for some reason. Like
he is an Arizona goat architect. You know, it's crazy. My aunt had like, I don't know if it was Frank Lloyd Wright, but like saw Arizona like architecture, and then when she has like a farm in the Philippines, and she built something that looked exactly like it. So like you're in the Philippines, everything like has a certain like look, and then you see this, it just looks way different from it. It's like clearly influenced from here. So I think it was a Frank Lloyd Wright thing. Yeah, I think it was. So shout out to FLW. Would you say the Boxer is one of the greatest songs ever?
What?
Like, would you put the Boxer up there?
Yes. The Boxer is so fucking good.
It was a really good song. That's another one highlight. Is it better than Bridge Over Troubled Water? For me, no. But it's a really good song. I love Baby Driver.
I don't so much.
Baby Driver, I don't know. It's just got that like it's more. I guess
sounds like the times. It sounds dated.
I could see that. But if you've noticed my trend with like songs I like and songs that I don't like, slow songs. I like songs with energy and fast, and that song has energy. And if it has energy, it's good for me. The Only Living Boy in New York.
That's my favorite song.
That's your favorite song?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it just perfectly encapsulates Simon and Garfunkel, that sound.
Mm-hmm. It's all right.
They're they make such beautiful like art.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly impressive, like how angelic, like they're so often like holy. And I feel like going back, I think we were talking about this another time, that like oftentimes a lot of our favorite songs have this like religious almost feeling to them, even though they're not like,
we're not listening to Christian music.
Yeah, but it does have like a almost spiritual or religious
I love
feeling to them.
That's why like Christian music's tough, because when you do hit that spiritual music in Christian music, it does hit in a certain way depending on how you view it. But it's just the Christianness is what kind of like turns a lot of people off. But you're right. Like Stevie Wonder is great at being very like spiritual with his music. The Beatles, obviously. Michael Jackson, like you could hear a lot of spiritual. Maybe not Michael Jackson. That he might be like.
You can say Michael.
Like Man in the Mirror or something like that. Man in the Mirror is a very gospel.
I was thinking more like earlier stuff.
Okay. But I this album's freaking great though. Like I'm glad we did this review, because I don't think I would have listened to this album if we didn't do this. And I'm glad I did, because I think I've discovered a lot of phenomenal music, and this album makes me want to go back to like the back catalog of Simon and Garfunkel and check out I was never really that big into Simon and Garfunkel until once I heard this album. I'm like, yeah, this is like very like great songwriting, great musicianship, great vocals. Like it's right up my alley.
It is a really good album.
Mm-hmm.
And like speeding through the last three, Why Don't You Write Me, I'm not the hugest fan of. Bye Bye Love is pretty good. I like Ray Charles' version probably best.
I agree.
But it's cool. It's like a live version. And then Song for Asking is pretty cool. It's nice. Like I feel like it kind of ties the album together with the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a good bookend. It's a pretty short song.
Fair. All right. Let's do a blind rank.
Okay.
Hit
me.
All right. Blind rank me these 5 songs from Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. First song, Bridge Over Troubled Water.
We're going to throw that at 3 right away. Comfortably.
The Boxer.
Ooh. We're going to throw that at 1.
Interesting. Cecilia.
We're going to throw that at 4.
Keep the customer satisfied.
Well, because I'm going to throw that at 5. I don't want to put it at 5, but I think I have to.
The Only Living Boy in New York.
Yeah, I'll put that at 2.
Great list.
Thank you. I was worried you weren't going to give me the only living boy in New York, so that's why I put the Boxer one.
Fair.
And I don't like putting keep the customer satisfied 5. I'd replace that with Cecilia.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't put Cecilia at 5.
I should have.
Yeah, it sounds like you don't like that song.
I don't love it. It's not a terrible song. It's just, it's a little overplayed for me, that's all.
That's fair. And sometimes, yeah, like it's kind of like a Don't Stop Believing for you. For me, I never got that overplay, so I fuck with it. I think it's awesome. The cover is interesting. Before we move on, I want to talk about the cover is interesting because it's them. They're in the right side because they have to show the text of the album, like the title of the album on the left side, and it's Paul Simon with this long hair, and why is he covering Art Garfunkel's mouth? Like,
it is an odd cover.
Why did Art just be like, yeah, let me get my mouth covered? Like, my headcanon is like Paul Simon wanted to prove this album just to kind of pettiness, because this is like they were kind of like going through Beatles-esque like tension, right? And I think this is like a last like jab. And when Art Garfunkel saw the cover and like saw that like his mouth was covered, I think like all the like built up like aggression he had over the years just went off, and they broke up after.
I mean,
I'm just joking, but yeah.
So you made that all up.
Of course
there's actually no pettiness there.
Well, they broke. There is. I don't know the story specifically, but they definitely beefed.
Mm-hmm.
They've definitely beefed over the years.
But was it about the album cover at all?
No, it has not. I don't think it has anything. That's why I said my headcanon, because it's like my personal theory.
I missed the headcanon part.
It's all good.
The head part of the canon.
Oh, nice. But yeah, great album. Let's move on to the main. I think this is like the appetizer, and then the main event is why you go.
The album Crying, Laughing, Loving, Lying by Labi Siffre.
Sir, you pronounced it wrong.
Labi Siffre?
Labi Siffre.
Siffre.
I've
You're
Googled
right.
it. It's
Siffre.
Labi Siffre.
Siffre. My apologies. Labi. But yes, like absolutely blown away by this album. Like I started listening to it a few months back, and it's just been on repeat in the rotation constantly. Do you want to start off with what your first impressions were of the album were?
So I discovered Labi Siffre through I had this period of time in my life where I was just listening to nothing but songs that I could potentially sample.
Yeah.
So I was listening to every single rap song sample. I found a rap song, found a sample, and download that sample's whole discography. So Labi Siffre just happened to be one of those artists. If you don't know, Labi Siffre made this song called My Song, which is actually on the album we're reviewing, and that song was sampled by Kanye West.
I've heard of him. Yeah,
some dude named Kanye, who flipped it.
The artist formerly known as Kanye.
This is true. Ye then changed it, flipped it to the song called I Wonder, and I Wonder is probably one of the best Kanye deep cuts in his career. It's one of Kanye's best songs, like flat out.
But now that I listen to it, I don't like how he chopped it up. I hear the cut too much now. Like when I go back and listen to Wonder, now that I've listened to My Song so much, I don't know.
I'm the other way around. Like the sampled version is so stuck in my head. I've listened to I Wonder like a trillion times. So that's like when I hear My Song, I'm like, oh, it's just like but that's just my perspective. But like, you don't like that the song soured on you because of My Song?
Well, just like when I go back and listen to the Kanye song, I hear, I don't know, I hear the choppiness in the cut, because now that I've listened to my song so much, it's like I can hear exactly where he loops it, and like exactly, it almost like I can hear where it cuts off.
Interesting. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. But I love this album so fucking much.
Yeah, but
what do you think of the first song, Saved? The
Saved,
acapella song.
It's acapella. He does no. He says like, I don't need to follow a religion to tell me what to do. You know that line?
Yeah.
I find that line incredibly ironic because a song like Saved would sound like a hymn at like a church.
Yeah.
So
it almost sounds like I forget what the name of the genre of songs is, but like a freedom song from like colonials, like slave times.
I totally
almost.
I see that. But yeah, he said his father was a slave, so like maybe you try to like make just like his version of like old timey music. Like he's in the early 70s and his old music is like
sounds like a hymn
from the 40s and 50s and shit. So yeah, that song definitely sounds like it's good. It's not one of my favorites.
I find it powerful. I think it's interesting. And I think some added some context in there about like not needing a religion to tell him what to do and who to love. Like he was an openly gay man, right? I don't know if he was open at that. Was he open at that time? I didn't do my research there, but
I believe so.
In London.
I think that was like I also looked up like why he wasn't more famous on ChatGPT, and they said like maybe it's because he was an openly gay man.
That's definitely it. Has to be it. Like some politics.
But is that true? Because how come Elton John and
that was a decade after, dude?
Maybe Elton John's early 70s, but he did. I don't think he came out until like later in his career. But Freddie.
That he also came out later. Like it wasn't like these guys are like openly.
That's true. It was different. I was thinking like George Michael and all that. It was a different time. So like
it was way more taboo.
And his music is very like it's kind of like Frank Ocean, where like sure he is, but like it's so universal anyone can like.
Yeah, it could be referring to. I don't know, like I know you don't love the song, but in "Fool Me a Good Night," like he says, "I don't care if there's another man, 3 or 4." Like you could imagine he's talking about a lady, but like he's not.
He's not because he's.
But I'm glad you're able to make that separation in your head, like I am as well. Like I'm not like weirded out like listening.
Dude,
I know some people that probably fucking would.
I listen to Tyler's one of my favorite artists of all time, and like it doesn't like it shouldn't affect it. Yeah. Honestly, like
I think bad on you if it does.
Yeah, it's on you, man. It's like oh, you don't listen to music because they were a certain race, there's a certain sexual orientation, there's a certain gender, like.
But that shit's real, unfortunately.
Music's music. Well, it used to be for me. I mean, sometimes I like to listen to more masculine type music, but the more I grow older, I'm like, I could just enjoy any type of music.
Like, were you infatuated with Cupcake as much as I was? When you first came across Cupcake? No, because I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, and she's talking about like all the things. Same with like, I don't know, female rap. Do you get like weirded out with?
It's not my
sexualized female rap.
It's not my favorite type of music. Although I like old Nicki Minaj, but purely based on nostalgia. I wouldn't say it's like particular, but like I'm Lauryn Hill, No Name Gypsy, Lil Sims, like sophistication. Like when it comes to female hip hop, I need a little bit of sophistication. Do you think Missy Elliott falls into that, or do you think Missy Elliott is the raunchy type?
She does both.
I agree. She has a level. She does have a level of sophistication, especially on her first album. But like, she'll definitely get a little raunchy with the "Get Your Freak On" and all those songs.
But she was trying to do a certain sound, which I think still gets sampled to this day. Like, how often she's sampled in dance music, and I don't know. She like has a huge lane there.
Mm-hmm. The only one who could do it as successfully as she did it. Not a lot of people can replicate it.
Yeah, be huge in the club and also
She has cred.
cred.
She has she's from Virginia.
Timberland rolled with that Timberland crew with Pharrell and
They were
Blue.
they were separate, but they were like
whoa! What are you doing there, buddy?
they were separate, but they definitely were parallel thinking. Because it's a scene. Like if you're in the scene, everyone kind of knows each other, especially if it's a scene that isn't as big as like Virginia,
New York.
Let's go back to Labi Siffre. We were talking about this. You were telling me, do you really believe that Conic Chase is one of the greatest songs ever?
It's up there, dude. I love that song, dude.
We me and you tend to throw out greatest songs of all time very loosely.
Yeah, we do.
Which I kind of love it, but at the same time, like maybe we should start like setting a list and see which are actually the greatest songs of all time. Which foreshadowing we will eventually do.
Yes. We're
Conic
gonna do a bracket.
Hey, don't spoil it. We'll wait for it.
Okay.
A Conic Chase, though, it's an incredible song. Like I can totally see like being blown away from listening to this. It's so simple, stripped down. Like you said it before. Like this is not like an overly produced, like massive album. First off, who wrote this album?
Labi
Siffre. Who produced this album?
Labi
Siffre. Who arranged this album?
Labi
Siffre. Who played most of the instruments?
Mostly Labi.
And then
on the guitar.
And then some session. But he played. I read it. I think he played like piano. He played a little bit of like some of the like extra instruments. Like he's a multi-instrumentalist. He could play. He could sing. He could produce, arrange, like compose. Dude, seriously, fucking musical genius. Like we are really like, why isn't this guy more famous? Like, can we thank Kanye for introducing us to him? Like, can we thank Eminem or Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre, yeah. A little aside on My Name Is by Eminem. They sampled I Got by Labi Siffre.
Siffre, man.
Fuck.
You keep butchering it.
I do. I apologize. Anyways, they came to him and he's like, I'm totally for it, but you got to remove some of the homophobic and misogynistic lines. And they did, and it became a huge fucking hit. So, like, you can thank Labi a little bit for that.
And to be honest, if we're going to talk about My Name Is, I think that's one of them. That beat is the quirkiest, weirdest, strangest beat I've ever heard in my life.
It's so good, though.
Like, the fact that Eminem was able to flow on it the way he did, who else could rap on that? Like, can you hear Lil Wayne?
I think some of the goats could.
There's some certain production, like when I hear like Slim Shady or like Real Slim Shady or like Without Me, like these certain beats where I'm like, Eminem really is the only one who could rap over. That's how I feel. So when I hear him flow over My Name Is, I'm just like, I don't know. I that's up there. That's a top 3 Eminem song for me. Even now, like that's like his first. That song's so good. That song's so fucking good.
But going back to the album, It Must Be Love.
Yeah,
is the 3rd song on the album.
4th. You skipped. I mean, do you count Saved as a song?
Yeah, it is. I apologize.
Like
I forgot about Fool Me a Good Night. I like it. You don't.
It's all right. It's a bit of a skip for me.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know. I'm sympathetic to the message of the song. Like he basically talks about like, I don't care if you're sleeping with other people, like not being with you is worse than being with you and knowing you're with other people too. You know, like I don't know. It's like it's kind of sad, but like I don't know. There's something.
It's very human. Yeah. It Must Be Love is just the gorgeous, like, that ukulele.
Very poppy.
Very.
Super catchy. And it was sampled by a band in the 80s, right?
Not sampled. It was covered.
Oh, covered. Sorry.
By Madness.
I meant to say.
Madness.
And that was a huge song.
It was a huge song. Not like a mass, like, smash, but it definitely charted, and it definitely had airplay. The original was probably Labi's biggest hit. But like I said, like he was not a superstar
back in the day, because I guess like some of his stuff is now blown up. Like Bless the Telephone is probably his biggest song now.
Has that song become like a TikTok song or something?
Yeah.
I think that's what it comes down to is, can you make it big on TikTok? And TikTok loves reviving old songs. So I wouldn't be surprised if they revived a song like that. I will say, It Must Be Love, Give Me More, Give Me Some More, Blue Lady, and Love Oh Love Oh Love. Honestly, fuck it. Crying, Laughing, Loving, Lying, and then Hotel Room Song, and then My Song. That run, perfect. Like, it's just it
So good.
so good. Like, Give Me Some More is just so fucking dope. Blue Lady's dope. Love Oh Love Oh Love, that's my favorite song.
Well, like Blue Lady, like, is such an interesting. It's kind of like a bar song, like almost like Neon Moon. He's like dissecting this woman's life while she's sipping her gin, at a bar, and like. And he's kind of relating to her because he's like, I'm no different. I'm just fucking sipping my shit away here too, like sipping my woes away. And like he creates this whole story of her life, and I don't know. It's kind of an interesting song. Like, and the longest one on the album, I believe, like at 6-something minutes. And the guitar is so perfect. I love it. I just love. This might be my favorite like guitar on the album.
Blue Lady?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Love Oh Love Oh Love?
I like it. It's not like top 5 for me.
Dude, that song's...
It's a
might
good
be
song.
number one. I think it's number 1 for me.
Wow.
Song's so good. It blew me away. I'm like, dude, this song is a banger. Crying, Laughing, Loving, Lying is great.
I love how poetic it is.
It's very poetic. Very, very... But it's not like the replay value is not as high for me as much as these other songs. And Hotel Room... Yeah. Hotel Room song's good. My Song is just the kind, like, to me, I already know that song before. That's the only song I knew from this album, obviously, because of Mr. Kanye Omari West. So I was pretty familiar with that song, and it's a great song. I'm not going to take away from it. No one can take it away.
Yep. And I will sing it until I die.
Yeah. But the Kanye version, to me, is just like, it's one of those songs where, like, if someone asks, why it's Kanye's, he's done so many crazy stuff. He said a lot of anti-Semitic things. He's, I don't know, he said he's done some crazy things throughout his whole careers. And then I just play him I Wonder, and they're like, I see why you like him. Yeah, I get it now. Now it all makes sense. That's why he made Graduation.
Well, thank you, Labi.
Thank you. And a lot of it had to do with Labi. And I think Kanye, is a music connoisseur. I think this dude has a deep knowledge of music. They're great. He's a producer. If you're a producer, you kind of have to have this deep knowledge of how music works. All you do is go through the crates, look for records, and find records of sampling. I wanted to be like that for a period of time. That's why I told you I just wanted to listen to every song sample and try to like. So when I hear this album, I'm like, bro, the sample potential in hip hop at least is just infinite. Even in like regular, like just dance music, I'm sure you could sample a lot of this and make it sound great.
Oh yeah, especially Saved.
Yeah, Saved.
Fire. Man's desire.
Yeah, I will say in the bonus, there were a couple good songs, but Watch Me was a standout for me. I think Watch Me, I played it for you in the car, but like that song,
I like Watch Me,
fantastic. And I think you should check out the bonus tracks. There are some
gems. I've given them a listen for sure.
They're good. But
like I listen to Watch Me.
Yeah, obviously the first I think the first 12 was obviously better, but this is a really good album. I think it's criminally underrated, and I think it's the only album where he produces it himself. So this is like, I think, the most pure you're gonna get from Labi, and it's great. It's great. You want me? You should do the
blind ranking.
No, keep 3, cut 3.
Okay, keep 3, cut 3.
Wait, you gotta say it and look at the camera.
All right, we're gonna keep 3, cut 3. Crying, Laughing, Loving, Lying by Labi Siffre. Siffre. Labi Siffre.
Man, you struggle with that, man.
I don't know. I've just said it so many times in my head the other way that it's just impossible. Okay.
It sounds weird when you say Siffre. Does it sound weird?
Yeah, a little bit.
It does sound weird. I think your way sounds better than his way.
Siffre.
Safri. Labi Safri.
Siffre. All right. Keep 3, cut 3. We're going to start with Come On, Michael.
Come on, Michael. Wow, you're picking deep cuts.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the last two, but Come On, Michael's very catchy. I don't know if it's my favorite song.
I'm going to throw that at 4 because there's way better songs on the album than that.
Oh, you ranking them? Or are we keeping 3 and cutting 3?
Oh, we're keeping and cut. Oh, I forgot.
Oh, no.
I forgot my own rules.
How many times do I have to say it?
I'm going to cut it.
No, I'm kidding. You're going to cut it? Wow. It Must Be Love.
It Must Be Love is one of the better songs of the album, so obviously I'm going to keep it.
Interesting. Give me Hotel Room Song.
Cut.
Wow.
Yeah. It's one of the lesser ones.
Fair enough. How about Blue Lady?
I'll keep that. That's a great song.
What about Canic Chase?
Keep.
And lastly, you're going to cut, I'm sorry, My Song.
I'm fine with that. Like I said, I could just listen to I Wonder. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah. And this album is why I love doing this podcast.
Yeah,
albums
it's hidden
like
gem,
these,
dude.
Hidden gems. And we're going to try to do more of these as the time goes.
Top 20 album? Top
of all time? Are you serious?
You think it's up there?
If it had more recognition, it's just unfortunately. Like,
you care about what other people think.
Consensus matters.
Fair enough.
Come on, of course you could have your opinion, and there's a reason why it's called an opinion because it's yours and you own it. No one else can take it from you.
Yeah, but maybe we can be the force.
That's why we have this podcast.
We're the force.
We're the force. We could change narratives. We can make people appreciate Nickelback. What? Creed.
Fantastic.
But yeah, Labi Siffre, check it out. Great freaking album. Great album.
Okay.
Check out Simon and Garfunkel. I realized
play him back to back. Actually,
that's what we did. That's what I did today. I asked Trev. I'm like, what are you doing for your podcast? I'm like, yeah, we're doing Simon and Garfunkel and Labi Siffre. He's like, you don't know who are. People know Simon and Garfunkel, but I feel like they hear it maybe as a joke in like a comedy show or something like that. Like, oh, he's like mentioned if like there's an old timer guy that was like, oh, I love Simon and Garfunkel. It's like, but I don't know. I just maybe Mrs. Robinson is played pretty commonly.
It's very poppy.
That's like I'm talking about like universal, like pop song.
Yeah.
Sound of Silence. Yeah. And honestly, Bridge Over Troubled Water, but I never came across Bridge Over Troubled Water like that. It wasn't this omnipresent song the way like Mrs. Robinson is. So
yeah, but Bridge Over Troubled Water, holy smokes.
Yeah. I want to do a list real quick, and then we'll take a break.
Okay.
But the list I want to do is I made a list of my favorite songs that were sampled by Kanye West. If I can find it.
All right, here we go.
Since the song had the inspiration, My Song by Labi Siffre, as famously sampled in I Wonder. Liberty by Amnesty, which is the sample of Lift Yourself. Do you know that song? Poop it is scoop. Yeah, poop the scoop the poop.
Okay.
But that sample is ridiculous. What's this guy's name? Bobby Blue Bland, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City. Kanye sampled in Jay-Z's Heart of the City. Sure, you could put 2 and 2 together.
Mm-hmm.
Day by Day by Eddie Kendricks. That was sampled in Let the Beat Build by Lil Wayne. Innocent Till Proven Guilty by the Honeycomb, which was sampled in Testify by Common. Aretha Franklin song Call Me, sampled in Selfish by Slum Village.
That's a really good beat.
Yep. Today Won't Come Again by Donnell Lease.
Is this the top 5?
I'm giving you just like a basic list. This list isn't very long. It's like 14 songs. Call Me. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I already did that. Yeah. Today Won't Come Again by Donnell Lease is sampled in Hey Mama. I Can't Do Without You by George Jackson, sampled by Comeback Baby by Pusha T.
Mm-hmm.
Sunrise by the original, sampled Scarface, Guess Who's Back. I Miss You, Harold Melvin and Teddy Pendergrass and Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. That song was sampled in This Can't Be Life by Jay-Z. The Interim by Diana Ross, sampled in Still Dreamin' by Nas. Forever, Chuck Sissel, sampled in Dipset Forever by Cameron. Faithful to the End, DJ Rogers, sampled in Faithful by Common. Then lastly, I'll Erase Your Pain by the Whatnots, sampled in Late. So check those songs out. Awesome. Kanye's a genius, but he's also we'll unfortunately. We'll take a break, and right after that, we're going to give you our NFL predictions.
Hell yeah. Be right back.
Be right back.
Oh, we back and we back. Hello. Welcome back to the 2.5 Hippies podcast. We resume talking about National Football League and the playoffs.
Before we talk about the playoffs, what are your thoughts on the season?
Wild season, unpredictable. I mean, some stuff was pretty predictable.
The Patriots going 14-3 is predictable.
Dallas having a good offense.
That's pretty
Dallas
predictable.
had a good offense.
Yeah, but it's pretty predictable.
Houston having a good defense.
That's I did not see that coming.
Houston, yeah, dude. Danielle Hunter, ever heard of the motherfucker?
He was good in Minnesota.
Yeah. Why? I don't think it was a shocker that Houston.
I don't know defenses well enough. I had no idea that they were
had
the best defense in football.
They had the incredible defense. They were like third best defense last year.
Were they really? I didn't.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't paying attention. I just assumed they were offensive heavy because of their quarterback CJ Stroud.
No. He started figuring it out towards the end of the year.
I mean, yeah. Chiefs not making the playoffs. Shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
I mean, the Patriots didn't go to the playoffs every single year with Tom, did they?
They kind of did. They basically did. They
had to have missed a year.
They own the NFC. They own the AFC East. Who was beating them in that division?
Didn't the Jets win it one year?
No.
Win the division? Yeah.
Oh, the Mark Sanchez years?
2013 they won. I think they won the division.
It wasn't 2013. It was 2009, 2010. It was Mark Sanchez. So,
yeah, Revis Island. They had the greatest. Was he a safety or a corner?
He was a corner.
Corner. You're right.
Yeah, safeties are dead now.
So, yeah, you think so? Or is that just how they're more of like a corner type now instead of like a big hitting type?
Have defensive schemes really changed that much where safeties aren't necessary compared? Like,
you need a faster safety now.
Like wasn't Ed Reed like the captain of the team? Like
him and Ray, yeah.
Wasn't like Cam Chancellor like anchoring that defense? You know, or Earl Thomas,
Adrian Wilson,
Brian Dawkins, Troy Paulo motherfucking Malu with I think James Harrison was on that team.
Yes.
Yeah, that defense was nasty.
What about Ryan Clark?
Yeah, Ryan Clark.
Whew.
They were all on the same team.
Well, Ryan Clark, I don't think was on.
He was on Pittsburgh during
with.
I think it was with Palomo. I think they were on the same team.
No way.
One was the free safety, the other was...
Yeah.
Dude, that's... I had this argument. We said Legion of Boom's the greatest defense of all time. I have two contenders. The Ed Reed...
2000 Ravens, yeah.
He wasn't around in the 2000s. He was only to 20... Let me look up Ed Reed's career.
2003 or 2001 was when he's drafted.
Let's find out Ed Reed, because I don't know if he was in that year, that first Super Bowl. I think he was only in the second Super Bowl with Joe Flacco, the GOAT.
Flacco. From Jersey, right?
He was born 9/11. What a GOAT. Born in Louisiana, only has one champion, was drafted in 2002, so like the year after they won the ring. Which, yeah, arguably the best safety of all time. Like, honestly.
It's Bill Belichick's pick.
Is that what he said?
Absolutely adores Ed Reed.
Really?
Yeah, finds him one of the greatest football players he's ever watched.
That's what I'm saying. Like that type of safety is dead. That's superstar safety.
I watched a great clip of Bill Belichick breaking down a interception Ed did, where he picked off Peyton Manning. He like faked going this way, and without even looking back at the quarterback, immediately turned his body, ran to the other side of the field, and was in the perfect spot to pick it, and then eventually took it back. I don't know if it was a pick six, but you know Ed Reed is trying to score when he gets the ball.
Of course.
Like that's he said that's his mindset, and like I fucking love that.
A defensive player trying to score.
He's had some fumbles because of it, but like, come on,
it's the mentality. It's cool. He's literally, yeah, you're right. He is the GOAT. Oh, yeah.
And he did that because he studied the game so much. He invited guys over to his house to watch film. He had these great film study sessions. Like he was a brainiac when it came to the game. Like he studied defenses harder and better than everyone else. And not only that, he was athletic, hit people hard, and like he was all around. Like he's one of my football goats. Like
Ed Reed?
Yeah. He's up there for me.
Is there anyone in the modern NFL that is close to that type of status?
Ooh.
Like Kyle Hamilton is nowhere near the guy Ed Reed was. He's really good.
Ed Reed is once in a generation, bro.
I know, but
in my mind, he's like a Deion Sanders, a Bo Jackson.
But Ed Reed had freaking Palomalu in the same division, like Brian Clark, like Brian Dawkins.
I love Palomalu. He played with so much heart and attacked, and he was also kind of a brainiac too. Like he was smart in the game, but like I don't know. The way Ed Reed played the game is just like so beautiful when I watch it. Like, don't get me wrong, Palomalu just destroyed motherfuckers, and there's some beauty in that too. But that hair just going everywhere.
That defense, man. So, is the 20? We'll say the 2013 or the 2012 Ravens. Are the 2012 Ravens better than the 2013 Seahawks defense wise?
Say that again.
Like, what's the best defense of all time? Are we giving it to the Seahawks, the Ravens? Like, I have three contenders: the Seahawks, Ravens, and then the Steelers in the late 2000s, and maybe the Patriots in one of those years.
You're forgetting about 2015 Broncos.
2015 Broncos. Yeah.
You're forgetting about 85 Bears.
85 Bears before my time, but still, you got to count
Forgetting
them.
about the Steel Curtain. Steelers have another legendary defense.
What about the 2024 Eagles?
Was a pretty nuts defense.
Mm-hmm.
That secondary, having two white guys flying around.
Well, we had Darius Slay too. He was pretty decent.
Yes.
Eagles were stacked. What other defenses are there? I mean, that like it's Legion of Boom. Like Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom's pretty insane.
And the Ed Reed, Ray Lewis Ravens.
Yep.
You can think both of those teams won Super Bowls with relatively not top five quarterbacks. You can't tell me Russell Wilson was a top five quarterback when he won his first ring.
Yeah, he was.
No, he was. That was Roethlisberger, Breeze, Rodgers, Brady, Manning, all of them. You're telling me Russell Wilson was
Yeah.
better than all 5 of those guys? Matt Ryan was still playing. Matt Stafford was in the league. Like, Andrew Luck.
Top 10, maybe not.
No,
top
maybe
5.
not Andrew Luck. Yeah, top 10. Right? It's interesting.
That's insane.
Yeah. But anyway, let's do the predictions.
Okay.
Let's predict who's going to win the Super Bowl. Let's go matchup by matchup. I'll let you come up with your bracket, and I'll just...
Well, I want your input.
I'm going to give you my input.
Okay, we got Steelers-Texans. Steelers are at home.
Texans. Mike Tomlin has not won a playoff game since like 2014.
I agree, but what about the Steelers playing at night in Pittsburgh? It's going to be cold for those Texas boys.
Aaron Rodgers. You know that was your
Cam Hayward.
That was
TJ Watt is back. He has a game under his belt. He's going to go off. He's going to eat CJ for dinner.
Yeah, but can
Do you
that
not see
offense
that
go?
happen?
Can that offense run through, do anything against that beast of a defense from the Texans?
Yeah, we're going to get Kenneth Gainwell and Warren working all night. 150 yards between the two. It's
Is Metcalf back?
10 to 7
Do they have Metcalf? He should be back.
He's going to be back. So they're going to have that big
It's crazy. They
player.
won without Metcalf last week. How?
Yeah.
They should have lost.
They should have lost. Well, it should have went to OT is really what the game should have went to.
2 missed field goals in a row.
Well, missed extra point that would have pushed them 3 up.
Yeah.
And they should have made that kick that
They
would have
should've.
tied it.
Boswell
It
almost
should have went to OT.
And then, yeah, I feel bad for Tyler Loop.
Tough.
It's tough. But make your damn field goal. You get paid doing it.
Oh, I feel bad.
So we're saying Steelers?
Cost Harbaugh his job. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm going to pick the Steelers. Because that's what the scriptwriters do. TJ Watt's going to go off. His record got broken. He's angry.
Did his record get broken by Myles Garrett?
Yes.
He had the record for the most sacks in a season?
He tied Strahan, yeah.
Oh, Michael Strahan was the...
22 and a half, and then TJ Watt in 22 tied it.
Wow. Strahan and his gap teeth really could sack that many people in the season.
And it stood 24, 25 years.
He was not in the league for that long.
No, but the record.
Oh, the
stood
record. Oh, yeah.
For
yeah,
24, 25 years. All right, Jags, Bills. Thinking the Bills get it done down in Duval.
I think the Bills are going to win. I still, my prediction is the Bills will win the Super Bowl. So, yeah, give me the Bills.
Bills. Patriots, Chargers. I think the
Chargers. Harbaugh.
I think the Chargers get it done.
Harbaugh is going to beat Vrabel.
And I think watch John go to the Chargers.
Oh, John Harbaugh.
Be their special teams coordinator.
Like he's just helping out his brother with his brother as a favor. Like what kind of what a storyline? Like he gets fired and then he's just hanging out on the sideline in the playoffs with Jim.
All right, let's go to the first round of the NFC now. We got Panthers, Rams.
Rams.
Gotta go Rams. I agree. 49ers, Eagles.
You really think I'm going to bet against my own team?
I don't think so.
Yeah, give me the Eagles.
I think the
49ers are too banged up. Eagles are these are two of the past 2 NFC champions playing against each other. Right?
That's a tough game, dude.
But the Eagles are just the better team.
Did they outscore the 49ers in a boat race, though?
Did they beat Pat Mahomes? Boom.
Okay. We'll pick the Eagles.
You don't have no. You say you
Bears, Packers.
Are you picking the Eagles over the? Do you believe the 49ers?
There's something there. They
the
got some
49ers
magic.
then.
They got some
Pick 'em.
magic on them this year. Do you
Yo,
not
what
agree?
about I'd say they do too, but the Eagles are just gonna swoop that magic away and kick their ass. I'm sorry, Eagles are making the Super Bowl, bro. It's Eagles, Bills. Bills are gonna win the Super Bowl. That's my prediction. I think that still stays true in my preseason. Dude, if I predict that in my preseason, dude.
What about Bears Packers?
Packers. How about you? Caleb Williams. Choke job. Game 1.
Ben Johnson will have his boys ready though, dude. I feel it. You're right.
No. You
Give me. I'll take the Packers.
Okay.
Broncos Chargers. That's so tough. Cause
How do you know the Chargers will play the Broncos? Are they the lower seed?
they're the
Okay.
7. If they beat the 2 seed.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm wrong. I think Broncos beat the Chargers twice.
It's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I'm going to give it to the Chargers. But if you want to say Broncos, you say Broncos.
I feel the same. That's why my eyes went wide. Steelers Bills at Pittsburgh.
Give me Haley Steinfeld's husband.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a tough one.
I'm telling you, bro.
If the Steelers win that, they're going to the Super Bowl because they beat the fucking shit out of the Chargers. I don't know why, but they just do.
But pick your Steelers. If you want to pick the Steelers, pick the Steelers. You've been riding on them all since before the season started. Respect the commitment.
I think the Bills are probably going to win, but I want to pick the Steelers.
And let's be real. This is hypothetically if they play each other.
Yeah, this is all hypothetical.
Yeah,
Neither of them could be playing each other.
Exactly.
Seahawks Packers. Give me the Hawks.
Give me the Hawks
all day.
For Alexander Dembski.
But what if Darney goes back to choke job Darney?
We were talking about this at work. One of my coworkers asked, do you think Sam Darnold's legit? My answer was, he has to have one good playoff game for me to believe in him.
Yeah.
So right now, I don't believe in him.
Give me the Packers.
Give me the Packers.
Eagles Rams. God, the Eagles have to play fire and brimstone. Wait, didn't the Panthers beat the Rams in the regular season?
I think you're right. If you think the Rams are going to lose to the Panthers, that's asinine, bro.
The Panthers D is sneaky.
Yeah, but they're O's ass. Let's be real. They lost 9 games this year. They're a losing team.
The whole division was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, division win, lose. I mean, 8-9 is 8-9. You suck.
So is Tampa. So is Saints. Someone has to come out of that division.
They all suck.
Do you think the Lions should have taken the spot over anyone in the South? They're like, sorry, South. We're just.
How do you feel about divisions?
I think it's integral. I like them.
Because the NBA used to have divisions. It kind of does, but it doesn't. Have you heard about this?
It ruined rivalries.
Have you heard about this? So in 2006, Spurs were like 62-20, and then the Mavs were 60-22. The Suns were like 54-28 or something like that, and then like the Nuggets were like 45 wins. But since the Nuggets were leading the division, they got the 3rd seed, and the Mavs, the 60-win team, got the 4th seed. So they ended up playing San Antonio in the 2nd round. So that basically was the finals of that year. So after that year, they got rid of division leaders and just made it best seeds.
I can see that, but like I also like the rivalries that are caused by the divisions.
Mm-hmm. Playing twice a year. In the NBA, they play 4 times a year. But, yeah, you're right. I think having the division winners does create more tension, create more urgency, and there's a lot more competitiveness within, like, the teams. I think divisions are important, and every sport has divisions except for basketball.
Yeah.
Like, baseball, they do it great with the wild card in divisions. They've been having that for years. So, what else? What's the rest of the prediction?
Ooh. Let's go. We're taking the Eagles over the Rams.
I'll let you decide. I'm saying Eagles all the way. But if you think the Rams are going to win, I'm not going to argue against it. You're probably right.
I just see it. 24 seconds left. Puka Nokua, sideline catch. The thicker kicker walks onto the field and ends the game. Give me the Rams.
There's a chance that could be the 49ers too. So, we'll see.
Chargers, Steelers. Give me the Steelers. Rams, Packers. Give me the Rams. Steelers over Rams.
So you still stick with the Steelers?
I have to. I can't let it go. I have to double down.
I love it. Hey, I respect it. Well, I still think the Eagles and Bills is still pretty strong boat. I got that.
Most likely.
I got the runner-ups wrong. I said the Lions and the Chiefs would make the AFC and NFC championship respectively.
The most common pick on this ESPN app is Seattle to win it.
I've seen several YouTubers and like media guys say Seattle's going to win it all. No. If they do, I might have to because the worst part about it is just seeing Dembski happy. Like, I want him to be miserable, and I can't have him be miserable if the Seahawks are playing well.
That's harsh.
I'm just playing, but yeah, it is kind of fun. I just don't want to see the Seahawks win.
I don't either.
I'd rather see the Eagles go back to back.
I do have to see Darnold win a playoff game because didn't the Vikings have the number 1 seed in the NFC?
No, it was the 15-2, right?
Yeah, they had the number 1 seed.
No, they were wild card. The Rams won the division. And
the Rams are not in the Vikings division.
No, won that division. That's why they played against the Vikings in the first round. Remember, I watched that game live and.
Oh yeah.
And you know who was the first seed was the Lions, because the Lions were like 15-2. They were like ridiculous that year. I forgot how good they were that year.
Yeah, dude.
What a regression. Benjamin Johnson, man. What a turnaround. I think that's the most. NFC. We're talking about surprises. At least in the NFC. Yeah, Seahawks being number 1 seed, no one saw that coming. But the Bears winning the division? No.
Yeah.
No way.
Don't see that happening.
They were the last team. I thought every other team had a better chance winning the division than the Bears.
And the Lions the Vikings ended up 8-9 or 9-8.
They were 9-8. Both Lions and Vikings are both 9-8.
And everyone was talking about how shit of a season the Vikings are having.
They are.
But for their expectations, 9-8 is better than all of the NFC South.
This is true.
Like, it's a very relative metric. I feel like we abuse some.
So JJ McCarthy, did he have a good first season?
Started turning around towards the end. No. Did you see
bit.
9 come out in the last game of the season?
He was pretty good.
Where he got that 15-yard penalty for taunting. Did he see that?
I did not.
So he started running, and right before he got to the sideline, he tagged a guy. And then immediately just started getting at him. Like, I got you.
You think they're just going to run it back another year?
I don't know.
Why? You're wasting arguably the best. I think he's the best wide receiver in the NFL. Oh. Let's be real. Individual wise, Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the NFL.
I don't know what the Vikings do.
What did the Cardinals do?
Oh, I think we move. I think that we should ship them out. Someone else deserves.
Is it a
shit
disaster right now?
franchise.
Is it a disaster right now? Getting rid of. What are your thoughts on firing Gannon?
He had the worst winning percentages in the Super Bowl era as a head coach.
That's really bad.
And I don't know why we didn't shit can our GM, but he's now helping in the search
Yep.
for the new coach.
What are your thoughts if Hardball decided to coach for the Cardinals? It won't happen.
I'd welcome it.
Yeah.
Maybe build a culture.
There's no culture in Arizona.
It's terrible.
Not just.
I hate our team phrase, rise up.
It's so generic.
Ew. Like, even the Bengals and the Saints have better ones, like who dey and who dat. Like, come on.
Dem boys.
We dem boys. I don't know. There's a lot of culture.
Skull.
And we're the oldest fucking franchise in the whole goddamn
Yeah,
NFL.
but that was the St. Louis Cardinals. Like, the
Chicago
Arizona
Cardinals.
Chicago Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals is what, the 60s, 70s?
Yeah, dude, it's depressing.
Yep. Yeah. Hopefully my Eagles win the Super Bowl. Prayers.
Yeah. There's just something missing. There's no je ne sais quoi this year.
What does that mean?
Something I can't put my finger on, I think. I forget what je ne sais quoi is. Something I
You know
can't
why?
just
Because
say.
we don't have a dynasty.
You don't think it's a dynastic. But you have the Sam Presti of the NFL.
Who?
Howie,
Who's Howie?
your GM.
For the Eagles?
Oh no, Howie Roseman is it? Or
I
no?
don't know. I don't know GMs like that in the
Dude.
NFL.
GOAT. Look at the team he's assembled through the draft and
I think that
picks.
whoever the GM for the freaking Seahawks is a genius. Rebuilding that team in that short amount of years, having Geno Smith and still having moderate success.
You could argue scheme.
Who?
McDonald having one of the best schemes in the NFL.
Michael McDonald, the lead singer of the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have good schemes.
It's Mike McDonald, right?
Michael McDonald, the lead singer of the Doobie Brothers.
Whatever.
I'm just saying. Maybe we should review the Doobie Brothers and then talk about Mike McDonald.
Yeah, the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Can you name celebrities with the same names? Michael
Michael
Jordan.
Jackson.
There's a Michael Jackson in Trailer Park Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a Michael Jackson
Kobe
in
Bryant.
football. Yeah, there is two Kobe Bryants. It's two Michael B. Jordan, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
LeBron James Jr.
All right, if we're doing that, Ken Griffey Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr.
There's an Anthony Davis in baseball, in the MLB. I think he's retired, but there's definitely an Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
There's
Bob Jones.
Yeah, Bob Jones. Jim Jones. There's the cult leader and then the rapper.
Jim Brown.
There's a lot of Jim Browns.
John Brown.
Yeah, Mike Brown. The Michael Brown, the guy the Ferguson, and then Mike Brown, the varsity high school coach of Notre Dame. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all I got too.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end it.
All right, what's your predictions?
I
Just Eagles, Bills, that's it?
Eagles, Bills.
No drama other than that?
There isn't going to be a drama. I think every game is meaningless.
You think Charger?
Because all the other games are just going to lead to the loss of either the Bills or the Eagles.
All right. Fair enough.
So anyway, go Birds. Good luck in the Super Bowl. Because I already know we're going to make the Super Bowl. I don't even think about like the second round or anything. So we're going to make the Super Bowl. Back-to-back champs, hopefully. But we might lose to the Bills. We'll see. That's my prediction. So you guys have a good night. Next review, we're going to do Elvis Costello, not just Elvis, and Velvet Underground. See you next time.
See you next time. Peace.